good morning, viewers, good morning, Nigerians, PBOs in diaspora. I want to welcome you into today's edition of the PWAN Business Opportunity Expo, PBO Expo. I want to welcome you to this forum where millionaires are bettered, where potential is discovered. You are welcome to this forum this beautiful day, the 17th of September 2020. I'm going to be holding forth for our facilitator, Barrister OMA Lynda Ekwem. She's going to be here anytime from now. But before she comes, let us run through the slides. Let us be ready to enjoy the day, be ready to tap from experience. Be ready to learn these God gifts to Nigerians. Be ready to learn how to transform your fortune. So, I'm going to start by taking us through the slides. Well, welcome to the PWAN Business Opportunity. And PWAN is an acronym for Property World Africa Network. Property World Africa Network, that is the name of the company. PWAN, Property World Africa Network. The company was established on the 12th of March 2012. That is why the 12th is a sacred day for us in the organization. We hold our summits on the 12th of every month. We also hold our convention on the 12th of March. That's the anniversary of the company. PWAN is a real estate marketing and information company. We adopt the network marketing model in real estate marketing. PWAN is the only real estate marketing, in fact, it's the first real estate network marketing company in the whole universe. You can ask Google. PWAN is the first real estate network marketing company in the whole universe. So that we are the first to fuse multi-level marketing into real estate business. The company in its over 8 years of existence has empowered thousands of people, thousands of families through this network marketing model. So that as we speak, there are families who are able to ride cars today because they are part of the B1 business. There are families who are able to send their children to school, even abroad today, because they are part of this great opportunity. There are people who have had the opportunity to travel outside the country, several trips outside the country, both in West Africa, both to the US, several parts of the universe out of this opportunity. In fact, the business is life transforming. We are positioned to groom financial heroes through the power of real estate network marketing. Our vision, the P1 vision, is to make home ownership dream a reality. So that for as many of us who are here, that is the ultimate vision of the company, to make home ownership dream a reality. So as you're doing that for your clients, by joining the company in its mission, you are also going to be doing it for yourself. So that you don't end up just being somebody who markets land and other people buy, but you are going to be a homeowner with the vision of the company. Our mission is to discover affordable lands in fast developing areas. Affordable lands in fast developing areas. And to make these known to you and also show you how you can make money to buy land and build your own home, or how you can make money to buy your own home. So that you get to discover, the mission of the company is to discover where the average Nigerian can afford land. And we put this opportunity to you, before you, and you get to invest. Acquire this land, then work towards owning your own home. Our core values as a company is An acronym, ARISE. A stands for accountability. So that for every penny you invest, as somebody buying land, somebody investing towards owning a home, for every time, every minute you invest as a P1 business owner, the company can be held accountable for it. After the letter A, we have the R, responsibility. We have the I, integrity. So that anywhere in the world, we say it and we stand by it. We have the service. That is why we have a formidable team in the PBO Secretariat that is available to serve you at every time. 10, excellence. That is our goal. We strive for excellence in everything we do. Arise. This company was founded by a beautiful couple, a wonderful couple, Dr. Austin Ozioma Onwumere and Dr. Mrs. Jane Obioma Onwumere. And the irony of this couple and this organization is that this organization that is poised to deliver home ownership was founded when this couple were homeless. Maybe that is why they are so passionate about this vision, to make sure that as many Nigerians as possible do not go through what they went through. So P1 Group was founded by this couple in March 2012. At the time they were homeless, and this drives the vision of making home ownership dream a reality. The brand started as P1 Homes in 2012, and with expansion in mind, so that in the year 2015, the first affiliate of the company was vetted in P1 Edge. This was the first affiliate of the company under this brand. From there, we started having other affiliates. These include P1 Heritage, P1 Plus, P1 Lekki, P1 Pro, P1 Prime, P1 Heaven, P1 Bazaar, P1 Advantage. So that right now, we have 16 affiliates of P1 scattered around Lagos and around the country. We have 16 affiliates, all waxing strong in the P1 group. Now, these 16 affiliates together are now in about 14 states of the country. So that right now, P1 could be found in about 14 states of the country, including the Federal Capital Territory. We have so much investment in Lagos. We are in Oyo State, we are in Edo State, we are in Delta State, we are in Anambra State, we are in Imo State, Enugu State, Rivers State, Ebonyi State, Abuja, and as we speak, the company is growing like wildfire. And I'm so excited that so many of us here have been beaten by the P1 bug. And please, you are going to be ready to grow with the company. The company is growing in leaps and bounds. I hope you have arranged yourself. I hope you have prepared yourself for this growth, because it is certainly contagious. That is the P1. Nobody sets into the P1 business and remains the same in 1 year. You are going to learn that from our facilitator for today. Nobody sets into the P1 business and after 1 year, you have not made remarkable growth. P1, as I said earlier, we employ the 5x5 metrics in the network marketing system. We are a network marketing company, so that P1 is not just here to meet your needs, your financial needs as a person. It is here to meet your needs and helps you meet the needs of other people by you bringing them in as your downlines. And as we all know, that is called multi-level marketing. So that we use the 5x5 metrics. Yourself, you come in and you bring in 5 people. You duplicate yourself into 5 places. As you duplicate yourself into 5 places, your 5 pillars also duplicate themselves into 5 places. And the team continues to grow. And you continue to earn. You continue to build your team. You continue to earn. You continue to receive rewards and awards. That is the P1 marketing system for you. So, like I said earlier, I am holding forth for our facilitator today. I am so eager to hand over the microphone because I am so eager to expose you to her wealth of experience in real estate multi-level marketing. I know you are going to learn so much from her. So please pay attention and be ready with your questions. Can I bring to the stage Linda OMA?
Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, thank you very much, Madam Joan, and thank you to the management of P1 Group and the Office of the PDO here in London. Thank you so much for having me. Good afternoon again. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm going to be taking over from where Madam Joan stopped, and we're going to take questions, and take the questions at the end of the presentation. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay, but before I go ahead, may I know if this is your first time, can I see your hand up, please? Your very first time. 1, 2. It's your first time? 3. First time? Okay, so we have 3 fantastic people. Can you just shake them if you're close to them? Tell them welcome. Just tell them welcome. Thank you very much. Very welcome. You're in for a ride. Guess what? One day I sat in a presentation like you, not exactly knowing what, is it fine? Is it fine?
No.
Okay, not exactly knowing so many things. I'm a practicing lawyer, I still practice. My office is in Chevron Drive here, but I do this business. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I do this business, and I can tell you that it is worth your time. I am a testimony of the beautiful things that this business can do in somebody's life. And like Madam Joan said, she said, I hope you're very ready. Yes, we don't have to have so many people in the house for somebody to just key in and allow miracles to begin to happen. But everything is dependent on you. Say me. Say me. Say me.
Me.
I'll be feeling cold. Say me.
Me.
Okay. So I have a policy. I tell myself, if I'm talking to 1,000 people or one person, it's the same passion, it's the same fire, it's the same message, it's the same working. Okay? So I don't look at number to know. I mean, an ambassador can be birthed in this meeting today. The number, the highest salesperson in the company ever to scatter and break all the records they've ever had in P1 can be in this class today. Do you believe that?
Yes.
Yes. Because when I came, and the marvelous things that God has helped me to do in the past less than 2 years of being consistent and serious in the business, if anybody had told me at the beginning, I probably would just say, okay, maybe in the next life. But it's happening, and it's going to happen to every one of you too. Say amen.
Amen.
All right, so thank you so much. You've heard about the P1 group. John has talked about the affiliates. Do you remember the affiliates? How many are they?
16.
Plus 1 coming.
Yes.
What's that one? Do you know that
Signature.
one? Signature. So that's coming up very soon. So the company is a leading network marketing real estate firm in the world. We have empowered a lot of entrepreneurs, network marketers in the field of real estate throughout Nigeria and beyond. It's very true, and I'm one of them, one of the millions, okay? And we're also focused on being a leader in the area of corporate social responsibility, okay, We've made thousands of people homeowners. So we're here today to talk about the very unique home ownership package, one of the newest initiatives of the PWAN Group. I call it the multiplier. It's a miracle worker. It can do wonders. And with that program, with that platform, you begin to understand the power of compound interest. Somebody say compound interest. Do you remember in primary school? Say compound interest.
Compound interest.
If you don't participate, I'll bring mattress and start sleeping now. All of you will see me sleeping. So give me ginger, okay? Okay, so I remember in primary school when they were teaching us compound interest, simple interest. Do you remember all those terms?
Yes.
So this, the compensation plan and the scheme itself actually verges on that principle, compound interest. Whereas, you just compound, do you understand? Like taking quantum leaps. Usually when it starts gradually, but as you get into it midway, you begin to see, do you understand? Things building all around you. That's the power of compound interest. And that was exactly the first, I think one of the first training meetings we had with the our amiable GMD in the person of Dr. Jane Ogumere. She actually harped on that and said, if you understand it, then you're ready to fly. Okay, so but one of the main things we're going to be talking about today is the home ownership scheme and how you can grow in the system. And I think that's the most important thing, and that's why you're here today, right?
Yeah.
And of course, on that journey, you're going to be empowered. So we have a lot of people that the company has empowered, a lot of incentives, a lot of things that have happened. And this is one of our, this was our first ambassador, in the person of Ambassador Ojoromi. She was the very first ambassador. This company started in March 2012. You heard about that at the beginning, right? And this is our very first ambassador. That was in 2012. This is it should be 2016, right? 2016, yes. So this is Ambassador Taiwo Tosin Adewale and the husband, Mr. Abamidele. These two beautiful couple, they are currently the MD and ED of one of our very fantastic affiliates called P1 Stars. So they grew in the company just like you and I sat here one day. Today they are directors. Okay, so she was one of the ambassadors in 2016. And this is one of our other managing directors. This is the managing director of P1 Heritage in the person of Mr. Chinedu, Mr. Emmanuel Ogwefi. Okay, so he was also one of the ambassadors in 2016. Okay, grew also in the ranks like you and I. Okay, and then we have this is a star ambassador. Okay, on this particular year, we had actually 5 of them. Okay, but this was a star ambassador. This was like the king of all of them. I think she had the highest sales in that year, so she emerged as the star ambassador. She was given a brand new car. They were all given brand new cars. You saw all the cars. And this is Ambassador Vera Oberabo. She is the ED P1 Premium that same year. Isn't P1 fantastic? Put your hands together for P1. This is what we're known for. Okay, this is what we're known for. This is another one of our beautiful ambassadors in the person of Mr. Anukanti. We call him Ambassador Sweet Seasons. He's currently the MD of P1 Bazaar. And this vehicle, this brand new Kia Rio, is that a Picanto or a Rio? That should be a Rio.
Rio.
Yeah, a Rio. It was given to him on that year, 2017. This is also Ambassador Chinedu Sydney, also one of the people that emerged as ambassadors and was given a brand new car. This is what we do in P1, and you can be here one day. Say amen.
Amen.
Say a strong amen now.
Amen.
Say a convincing amen.
Amen.
Okay, you're going to be there one day. This is Ambassador Onyiloye. He is the MD P1 Edge. Very, very fantastic, dynamic person, and he was also one of the ambassadors for that year. 2018 emerged one of our wonderful superstar ambassador in the person of Madam Priska. She was then the 2018 superstar ambassador. She was given a brand new Elantra. You can see that. All called CP1 Group. And that is Madam Fuke Kehinde, also emerged a superstar ambassador for P1 Plus that same year. brand new car, so an Elantra. And of course, our current reigning ambassador for 2020-2021 is none other than Ambassador Antonia Chinelo Obojo. Can we put our hands together for her? She's a very inspiring leader. She's an amazing woman. She's a wife, mother, so many things, all in one. She's a networker, a networker extraordinary. She has built so many people in the group. She has raised teams, built team leaders. Leaders have emerged under her. She's doing fantastic and amazing things. So this is the car that was given to her this year in March. This is a Hyundai Creta, brand new, worth over 15 million naira. I was there the very day it was presented, and you were there as well, yes. And it was just a joy to watch. PWAN has, of course, in the empowerment, this is the lifestyle aspect of the business. So we talked about the vehicles, the brand new cars that we're giving. Now, PWAN has sponsored a lot of all-expense paid trips to all those who have signed up either as partners then or consultants, and who have distinguished themselves in sales or recruitment. And this is in 2013. This is just a year after the company started. This is in South Africa. These are all our partners, like you and I. These people emerged, had very outstanding results in sales, and it's not difficult. When we say outstanding results, we don't mean something that is unreachable. Very, very easy to meet. Very, very extra. In fact, too easy. I've never seen. So this is South Africa 2013. This is Dubai 2017. This is a recent one, very recent one. These are all our partners. This is Dubai 2019 at the Eagle Summit. Same. Having a wonderful time. 2019, same. This is London. It's Excel Center London 2018. That was our ambassador there, Ambassador Priska. This is the United States, 2018, at the GoPro program with Eric Warren. These are all our partners. This is Accra, Ghana. This is a partners retreat last year. Fantastic. We had over, how many did we had over 100 people, all sponsored by PWAN Group. Put your hands together for this brand. Look at that. Look at that. And we didn't go by road, we were all airborne, and we had a wonderful time. Now, in the PWAN business, we have we thrive a lot in appreciating people's efforts. Okay, because we're a company that is not just interested in selling their products. In fact, we're more interested in you. So we reward excellence. Okay, so at the end of every year, we have what we call performance bonuses. And I want to just show you some of the ones we've given out. But there's so many. I mean, we can't capture everything, but for the sake of time, we'll just show you a few. So these are the performance bonuses. Look at them. This was last year. Okay, so many, and they're all in very high 7 figures. And I've been a partaker of it. All right, so and you too will be there. I'm sure maybe this year, yes, in a very big way, and I'll be there to celebrate with you. Yes. All right, so let's talk about the evolution of the PWAN business model. So, like I said, in May this year, May 1st this year, of course, many of you, apart from the 3 new people that we just welcomed, the management of the PWAN Group came up with a fantastic initiative. So we have been empowering people, we've been selling the products, but the management sat, and because the management is always pro people, pro your progress, pro how they can move you forward, and of course in line with the vision of the company, which is making home ownership a reality for everyone, they decided that yes, we've empowered a lot of people, we've empowered a lot of families, and all that, but we have discovered that we have not made people homeowners. Well, yeah, some people would make the sales, do the recruitments and all that, and still plow back some of the money into owning homes or land actually, not homes. But the company decided to come up with something official, like a blueprint, okay, where everybody can just come in and as you're signing up into the company, you're signing up as a homeowner. How cool is that?
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Put your hands together for PWAN Group. So you're always thinking about your good, always thinking about how we can empower people, how we can make you a better person. So you're signing up in the PWAN business, and you're signing up from day one as a proud as a proud homeowner. Okay, so that is how we have evolved as a company. So prior to this time, you sign up with either 1,650 or 37,650, comprising of your 1,650 membership and 36,000 naira your annual registration fee. Okay, so that's 37,650. You register with that and you become a partner. But now, with the evolution of the business model, we started on the 1st of May this year, we have decided to add a home ownership scheme. And we have said, in addition to that 37,650, you can launch your home ownership journey with as little as, listen to this, as little as 15,000 naira only. How many people can afford 15,000 naira here? You can afford it. You can afford it. If you're sitting down here today with me, you can actually afford it, okay? So we just imagine that with 15,000 naira, you can start, you can call yourself a homeowner. The Victoria Garden City at a point was being sold for like as low as 300,000 naira. And people felt they are not serious people. People felt it's too far. People felt all sorts of things. They felt there's a lot of water there. Who's ever going to come to this side of Lagos? This is like outside Lagos. Brothers and sisters, is it outside Lagos now? No. Okay, thank you.
What's the price now?
What is the price now? Please, can tell me the price. What's the price?
About 130 million.
It's more than that because I live in VGC. It's actually more than that. Okay, so you can imagine that, you know, you can actually start your home ownership with 15,000. It's not even up to 20,000. And at the end of 5 years, you can be a proud owner of at least a 2-bedroom apartment. Isn't that cool? It's cool. It's really cool. And you don't need to do anything apart from just a few things I'm going to share with you today, which you can start doing from today. So about the P1 Business Program. Now, as a pioneer in the real estate industry and following our vision of making home ownership dream a reality, P1 Group designed this program for our members to begin their journey towards owning their own property. I said that before. By subscribing. Somebody say subscribing.
Subscribing.
Somebody say subscribing.
Subscribing.
Say subscribing.
Subscribing.
To a house, land, or in any of the P1 companies. Remember all the 16? You can subscribe to any of them. You're free, anyone you choose. And enjoy the benefits of paying for it over a period of time, up to 5 years. 15,000 naira every month. 15,000 naira every month. 5 years is not a long time. How many people can remember 5 years from now? 5 years from now was 2015, right?
Yes.
I can remember 2015. Can you remember 2015? Where were you that time?
I was at Ikeja.
And you can remember it very clearly. Can you remember 2015?
Yes.
Very clearly. I can remember 2015. I can remember where I was, what I was doing. So it's not far. So don't say, 5 years, that's a long time. Is it not better to start? With that long time will soon come. 5 years will come. Say, I wish I started 5 years ago. So it's not better to start today. So P1 Business Owner Program is a program designed for you to become a proud owner of a house or land ranging from 1.5 for land to 60 million, or 50 million actually, depending on your capacity. 15 million to 60 million naira for apartments, 1.5 million naira for land. What is P1 Business Owner Program? The program gives you the liberty to choose. Somebody say choose.
Choose.
Say choose.
Choose.
The best payment plan suitable for your budget and to work with it. So we said you are to do that 15,000 naira minimum when? How many times? Monthly. But we're saying that even if it's not monthly, maybe bi-monthly. You know what I mean by monthly? Like 2 times. You understand? This month, you skip it, another month like that.
Okay.
And even if that bi-monthly is not okay for you, you can do it quarterly. You say, quarterly, I don't know if I can afford. You can do it as much as you can. Yes, but start, thank you.
Yeah.
Somebody say, but start.
Start.
At the end of this presentation, all 3 of you today, I'm going to personally supervise your signing up with your form. So please, can you help me get ready the form and the link? I don't know who your uplines are. You must sign up. I must use my 2 eyes. Because I cannot finish everything and say, it's good though, you clean your form might be going. No, you have to sign up because we want to help you. So, it gives you the liberty to choose the best payment plan. So I just said that. It also gives you the liberty to choose the location you want your house to be. You can choose Lagos, Abuja, you can choose anywhere. And of course, you know that P1 is everywhere now, almost everywhere. And the vision is to actually cover the entire country. And we'll get there shortly. P1 has estates in various locations. I've said that. Yes. Okay, so next slide. The P1 business owner, the acronym is PEO. Okay? P1 business owner is a member of the P1 group. So as a business owner, you're already a member, okay? And you start your P1 business by first, what? Subscribing. See, this thing, I feel this thing is like heaven. Because, I mean, the company would have just as well continued with their normal way. Just sign up with 37,650, right? Sell the land, make 15%, recruit people, make your 7 point, and then, if you like, have sense, own your own home. If you like, just be squandering the money. If you like, do you understand? But they say, no, we need to help people. Do you understand?
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome, ma'am. So, you can, they could have actually chosen to do that, but they said, no, we need to help people. So they said, you can come in and we'll help you to structure how you can make payments to become a homeowner. Okay, so it's a plus. It's not, we should never look at it as, why are they asking us to pay extra 15,000? I can tell you that if you look very well, if you check very well in a month, you have spent 50,000 that you don't even know where it went to. How many people agree with me? My brother is laughing because he understands. If you check very well, you say, wait, this way. You bought this one, you bought that one, you paid for this one, you went to go and watch a movie, you did this one, you did hair of how much naira. Some people just eat away their destiny without knowing. So this is a very structured, disciplined way to own your home. And PWAN has given us that platform. Let's put our hands together for PWAN. So benefits of being a PBO. Now, how many people have heard about PVs before? I know that some people come into the business already, maybe you are a networker or maybe you're not. So if you have heard about PV, can I see your hand? If you've ever heard, please can you participate? You've heard about PV. Okay, you've never heard about PV. Okay, so I'll tell you, PV means, before I start reading and you're not understanding, PV means point value. So for people that have been into network marketing, I haven't really been into network marketing, but I'm a people person. I've been a lawyer by profession, I meet a lot of people, so you have to be a people person. So that is also part. In fact, whether you have been in a structured network marketing company or not, if you're living in this world, you attend a church, you have secondary school people, you went to school, you're already a networker, you have neighbors, you are networking indirectly, but you didn't know. But we're now trying to put everything together to tell you that those skills you'll be using to tell your friends, this is the latest tailor, this is the latest place to go and repair your car, this is where they sell the best food, this is where they sell the best oil. All those networking skills, you're going to now bring it into the P1 business and make money and own your home. Okay, so you have actually been a networker without knowing. So PV means point value. Say point value.
Point value.
Point value. Point value is the currency of the P1 business program. It is the money we use for exchange. Okay, that's the medium of exchange. Point value. Now, you earn it if you come in, signing up with that, with your sign up. Another benefit is every point value accrued is translated to cash. 50% of that money is paid into your home ownership account and 50% paid into your bank account. So when you come in, you sign up, you earn what we call what? PV. You earn what we call what? PV. Point value. And we're saying that 50% of that PV is converted to cash, paid into your account, and then the other 50% goes to where?
Your bank account.
Your home ownership account.
No, one is paid into your bank account for you, the other one is paid where?
Your home ownership account.
Yes, to help you to build for your home ownership. You choose the location of your house or land, so that's one of the benefits. So you don't just sign up and they say, oh, it must be in Oka, it must be in Ibadan, it must be a place you don't like. So you choose wherever you want. You can subscribe for home ownership for your children. So you can subscribe. You can say, oh, all my 5 children, you can start accounts for them. I know our amiable ambassador, she's really very good at it. In fact, she was telling me the other day, you have to do this. It's fantastic. So you can do it for every member of the family, even your brothers, sisters. You can choose to pay monthly by monthly or quarterly. I think I've said that. You can win brand new cars. Did you see those cars we showed you at the beginning? You can win them, even with the PBO home ownership scheme. You can win that, and we'll show you later in the presentation. You can qualify for all expense paid trips abroad. These are all the benefits of signing up. You want to sign up now?
Yes.
Who wants to sign up? I'll show you all the many things. You will have house, you will have land, you will have PV, you will have all these things. Do you want to sign up now? You don't want to sign up? Who wants to sign up?
Signed up already.
You signed up. Okay, who has not signed up that will be signing up after this presentation? Let's make a deal. My brother, please, if you're new, put your hand up. Let me make this deal. Because since you're not going to buy malts for me to replenish my energy, the only thing I want is when I finish, just print paper and be signing up with your money. That's what I want. Otherwise, I wasted energy, right? But don't waste energy, not with you. So you earn income. There are 12 ways you can earn income as a P1 business owner. Okay, and I want to show you the 12 ways.
Yeah.
Number one is by direct recruitment bonus. Have you ever heard about bonus before?
Yes.
So it's a bonus. You know what recruitment is? Recruitment means when you talk to somebody, refer the business to the person, and the person signs up like you. Okay, so you earn that. How much is that? 7,200. Imagine if you refer 30 people in a month. How much would that be?
7 times 30.
That's how much. I want you to see how you can just be paying yourself. 216 actually. 216,000 naira. Even if you don't sell land. You know, you can determine right now, you can write on your paper that, you know what, starting from this month, every month I'm going to pay me 260,000 naira. How? Just talk to 30 people. Get 30 of them to sign up. And for you to get 30 people to sign up, you should talk to at least 60 people or 90 every month. And it's doable. I tell you, you can do it. So every month. And you can so structure it that your business will be producing for you. I mean, when you start to structure your business, for instance, you tell yourself, every month I'm going to recruit 30 people. You set your plan. Maybe you talk to your digital marketer, whatever, however you want to do it. You want to talk to your church members, your Oracle people, your school. You have a plan that every Sunday I'm going to be doing a presentation, and for all this presentation I'm going to be doing all the 4 Sundays in a month. I have to have at least 7 people or 8 people sign up. See, that's the plan. Do you understand? And by the time you're getting to the 4th month, you have 32. And you can begin to course correct that plan. You can begin to work on that plan to fine-tune it in such a way that it becomes something that is not part of you, like your program. That even your school people are waiting, hey, when are you doing for this Sunday? I'm giving you ideas. And I want to show you that it is possible. When you break the goal down to small amounts, discover that it is very doable. You can be wondering, what was I using my time for? It's amazing how people use time. Time is a valuable resource. How many people know that? Time is money. You can see me, I'm trying to make sure I finish this thing because I have somewhere else I want to go to, but I've already committed and I need to do it. Okay, time is money. Time is money. That's one of the things I learned in this business. Every second is important. And guess what? You don't manage time. You only manage activities. You don't manage time because everybody has the same length of time. I have 24 hours, you have 24 hours. By the end of 24 hours, you can give your result. I did this, I did this, I did this. This is equals to how much I made. Somebody else will say, I spent 24 hours, how much did you make? I'm trying to collect money somebody lent me or borrowed me.
Okay now.
Okay now. That day has passed forever, it will never come back.
Yeah.
Today is what date? 17th of September. It's never going to, after today. When night has reached today, you lie down in your bed to sleep. You will never ever have a 17th September 2020 again. So every time you're on the walkway, gisting away and laughing, understand that after that day, no more. It's a new day. It's like new day with new DNA, new everything. Do you understand? Even that day, the following day, you might do exactly the same routine, but it's not the same day. Okay? So you can make that plan and tell yourself, this is what I want to do. So you earn that, 7,200 on each recruit, do 30 people, 216, even without selling land. You can recruit yourself into stardom, into celebrity status, into wealth, into everything you want. Indirect recruitment bonus in 2 levels. So we have, let's say, my brother, please can you come? Let me make an illustration so that for those of us that are coming to make an imprint, you never forget. Let me use him to demonstrate. Please can you stand here for us? This is success. Okay, my pastor. This is Pastor Success, the man of God. I've been here for a long time. So let's say Pastor Success is a PBO, and Pastor Success has Pastor Success 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Pastor Success has recruited these 5 people, and they all signed up. Let's say the 52,650. That's 37,650 and 15,000 home ownership. And these 5 people from Pastor Success recruit their own 5. How many people does Pastor Success have in his team? 25. Now, if that, let's say the 25 is all of us here, then all of us here that is 25, you all recruit your 555. How many will Pastor Success have? 125. 125, right? Now, let me explain that indirect recruitment. Pastor Success has recruited 5 people. They paid him for this first 5. How much? I want you to respond so that I can know you. 7,000 what?
100.
Are you with me? Are you with me? These first 5 people that he brought into the business to sign up with 52,650, they pay him how much?
7,000.
Yes. He signed up. This is Pastor Success A, Pastor Success B, C, D, E. For this person, they pay Pastor Success how much? 7,002.
Yeah.
This one?
7,002. 7,000.
So total they pay Pastor Success for 5 people.
36,000.
Yes, he has made 36,000 without selling land. Now, this Pastor Success one A to E recruits 555 each. What would they pay this Pastor Success first generation? No, I think this is where a lot of people miss it.
Yeah.
They will pay, okay, let's talk about Pastor Success first. Now, this is the first 5. The other 5 that come from this first 5, the 25. For each of them that were signed up under these first 5 people, how much will the company pay Pastor Success?
7,200 each.
Okay, who says 7,200? I like our participation so that it will stick after today. Who says 7,200? This is his first 5. This is his next 5 from this first 5. This next 5, there's another 125. Now this third 5, which is 25, how much will P1 pay Pastor Success for bringing all this 25 people? Just be confident, just say it, you might just be correct. How much? 5,008. 5,760. So Pastor Success just recruited 5 people. And he shared all these things with them and said, you know what, you can recruit 5, I can recruit 5. And they go ahead and do that. When they were recruiting that, there are 25 total. Pastor Success was somewhere else. But Pastor Success sees in his phone 5,760 times 25 paid into his account. When he has forgotten about these 5 people. And you see the power of compound interest. So they pay him. He has not finished though. These 25 people, these people talk to them and all that, and sometimes Pastor Success has meetings with all of them, and they recruit 125. And Pastor Success has 125 plus this and that. For that 125 that is being recruited, company will pay Pastor Success 2,880. Are you understanding the picture now? 2,880 times 125, please can you calculate it? Let's see how much Pastor Success is earning. He has not sold land though, he's just recruited 5 people. We're talking about the ways you can earn. 125 times 2,880. How much?
360,000.
360,000. Is it more than 52,650? 52,650 naira that he used in signing up? Has he sold land? No, not yet. Imagine when he now adds land to it. That one is exponential. You see the possibilities of the business. And let me tell you, it's not far from you. You can do it. Say, I can do it.
I can do it.
You can do it. Don't you have human beings around you? Who is an Eskimo here that lives in Iceland? You all have human beings in your church, in your community, everywhere. In fact, even if you don't have him, just go online. You see human beings that are just working aimlessly. You can gather all of them inside Facebook group and start giving them direction for their lives. They will thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. So that's indirect. Have you understood 1 and 2?
Yeah.
This illustration you never forget, right? Indirect, direct sales commission, that one is straightforward. So Pastor Success sells a land of 5 million as a PDO who registered with 52,650. Company pays him 15%. 15% of 5 million is how much? 750,000. Imagine Pastor Success is earning 36,000, 144,000, 360,000, another 750,000. Because he's active in the business. And remember, these Pastor Success people, as I finish paying Pastor Success these 3 levels of payment, these other people start their own level of payment too. This first 5 get 7,200 from this their 25. Do you understand? And like that, so it just continues. It doesn't end. Indirect sales commission. Pastor Success has recruited these 5 people. Each of them sells 5 million naira each, right? They pay them 15%. Each of them gets 750,000 naira. But because they are Pastor Success people, P1 will pay Pastor Success 5%. 5% of 5 million is how much? 250,000 naira. He was not there when they made the sale. He doesn't even know the clients. He doesn't know. He just knows that they paid me 250. 250 times 5. 1 million. What Pastor Success could not do with one client of 5 million, he was able to do with 5 people and got 1 million. 1.25. 1.25, right? Okay, 1,250,000. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm not shortchanging you. You understand? Imagine the 25 people, they all make, let's just imagine, because it starts with imagination. Imagine, just imagine, think. Now, Pastor Success has 25 people after this first 5. These 25 people, let's say out of the 25, 10 of them make 5 million naira sale. Company pays each of the 10, 5%, pays these people, each of the 10, 50%, pays these people that brought the 25, 5%, pays Pastor Success 3%. 3% of 50 million. Sorry, I said 10 of them make 5 million, right?
Yes.
Okay, let us say 5 of them. 5 of them make 5 million. That's how much? 25 million. 25 million, 3% of that is how much? I want us to be talking million so we can be used to it. See, that million is not everybody has rights to it. Me and you. It's not only for politicians. Say amen.
Amen.
Some people are not convinced. You don't believe that the million is for you. Say amen.
Amen.
It's for you and me. There's nobody that they born inside this world and they say, oh, it's only you that has the right to pronounce million. You also have that right. But you need to assess it, you need to believe it, you need to endorse it for yourself. So 3% of 25 million is how much? 750. Let's say they make 50 million. That's 14 million. Sorry, that's 1.4, okay. 1.4 million. He doesn't even know where they got the people from. He just recruited them. If you're in this business, you have to recruit. If you're in this business and you just want to come and be selling and you're not in the business, you're cheating yourself too much. 5 years has passed. If I show you your blueprints of what you would have done if you had replicated yourself, you will cry and say, how can I cheat myself? The difference will be so much. Even if you're doing 500 million sales in 1 month, you can never compare it to when you have, even if it's just 200 people in your team and they're all selling and recruiting. And I'm going to show you that shortly. So I've talked about the indirect sales commission. We have the center recruitment bonus. So now Pastor Success is a PBO. He has recruited this 5, 25, 120, and they keep recruiting and all that. Now, once he gets to center, he can start a center. Like this can be Pastor Success Center. And every Tuesday, he has meeting with them. And he's training people like I'm doing. Because he does that consistently, P1 is going to recognize that effort and give him a bonus at the end of the year, okay, which is determined by the company. We have the center sales bonus, which is at the end of the year. Am I that boring? Somebody is sleeping. Sleep not. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Am I boring?
No.
Are you following me? Are you going to follow me? Okay, please just follow me. Don't worry, we'll soon finish. So if Pastor Success starts this center and everybody in this, let's say he has 500 people in his center, and out of the 500, maybe 200 of them made sales consistently back and forth throughout the year, the company is going to reward Pastor Success by giving him what we call center sales bonus. They're going to calculate the sales of everybody in Pastor Success Center, and they're going to pay Pastor Success for his success. PBO monthly performance bonus. So that's what we talked about. Okay, that's the monthly performance bonus. So we have the annual one, but this one is monthly. So they give you, based on your performance, they give you a bonus. Annual performance bonus, you saw that in those checks. Did you see it? Yes. Those checks. So at the end of the year, somebody is sleeping on me. Somebody is sleeping on me. I didn't call anybody's name. Somebody is sleeping on me. It's not fair. Okay, so annual performance bonus, total amount of sales, the whole group, they give you that percentage as your annual percentage. So sorry, annual performance bonus is your total annual sales. They give you a percentage of it. PBO bonus. So depending on the number of bonuses, PBs you have accrued, they reward your stewardship. PBO Elite VIP bonus points. I'll tell you about that. So I'll tell you about that. The manager or leadership bonus, I have that too. A manager is somebody that has 30 people in his team. Director bonus, I'll tell you about that. But these are all the 12 ways you can earn in the company. Can you imagine? 12 different ways. You can even choose to start with 6 or 3. P1 is a win-win. You don't lose, there's nothing to lose. The only thing you lose is your fear. You lose the fear. Fear of figures, fear of I can't do it, fear of I don't know what people will say. People are not thinking about you.
Yeah, nobody.
They're thinking about their problems. Don't be saying, I don't know when I said it was. Say it the way it is, the way it came out from your mouth. That's the way you say it. They're not even thinking. They're thinking of the things in there. They're thinking of how that will help them. When I talk to people, I don't think about me. I think of how I'm going to help you. That way I take the attention away from myself and I focus on you. So don't focus on yourself too much. Understand that there's something working in you and that you have the leverage. You have the power to scale up. And you only need to just put that switch on and that is it. I bring my 5, you bring your 5, everybody brings their 5. We grow together. This is the diagram. Somebody say I'm alive.
I'm alive.
Say I'm alive.
I'm alive.
Say I'm alive.
I'm alive.
So this is a diagram of what we just explained with Pastor Success. Next slide, please. How to make money using the point value system. Every time you recruit a PBO, you earn PV. So I talked about referral bonus just now, right? Let's not talk about PV. Now, Pastor Success. Okay, let's just read it now. Every time a PBO recruited by you subscribe to her or home ownership, you still earn PV. Every time a PBO recruited by you does make his or her multi-deposit, you earn PV. Do you understand that? It's simple. Do you understand that? Who understands it? Who understands that? Only one person. Let me tell you, if you don't respond, everybody will give me 50-50K in this class. I cannot be talking like this, you don't be looking. You know, this is a lot of energy. It's not fair now. How many people understand what I just said? Can you raise your hand to answer me? Why not? I will sit down and be talking. How many people understood? Okay. Let me explain it. Please go back so that our time is what well spent. Can you go back? Let me explain. Thank you. Pastor Success has recruited 5 people. Let us use the classic PBO for instance. The classic PBO is the one that signs up with how much?
52,000 naira.
52,600.
52,000 what?
650.
Yes, 52,650 is what a classic PBO signs up with. That 56,650, 52,650 is made up of 1,000 naira, your sign-up fee, 36 your membership, annual renewal membership, 15,000 your what? Home ownership. Did you understand it?
Yes.
1,000
is what?
Sign up.
Sign up.
36,000 is what?
Membership.
15,000 is what?
Home ownership.
That's how we got to 52,650. So Pastor Success is a 5260 classic PBO member. He signs up 5 of these people. For each of them that he signs up, the company will give him PV. Actually 35 PV. Do you understand? First of all, as Pastor Success signs up, he gets automatically 35 PV. How do I arrive at the 35 PV? The 1,650 sign up gives him 1 PV. The 36,000 renewal, membership renewal gives him 24 PV. So that's a total of what? 25. His 15,000 naira home ownership gives him 10 PV. So total of how much? How many PV? Total of how many? Okay, did you just understand what I said? Did you understand it? Do you understand it? People are not answering me now. Is there another slide I should use for the class? Did you understand it? Should I write it on the board?
No.
You understood it? 35 PV for each sign up. Pastor Success signs up. Because he signed up, automatically he gets 35 PV. He signs 5 people, for each of them, he's giving 35. So 35 times 5, that's what he gets. 35 PV times 5 is how much?
175.
175. For starters, for the first 5. Half of it converted to money paid into his account, the other half put into his home ownership. So far, can you explain this PBO to somebody else as we're here now? Can you? How many people can do that? Which extent have you not understood? It's very simple. He signs up. Okay, you want job, okay. So, but you understood so far now what I've said, right? Now, every time a PBO, now apart from, the person pays monthly, right? Consistently. So let's say Pastor Success has signed up these 5 people, they all pay for the first 1 month. Let's say 1 month is October. In November, they all pay their 15,000 naira or 100,000, whatever. Pastor Success gets PVs. If it is 15,000, he gets 10. If it is 100,000, he gets 100. If it is 1 million, 1.5, he gets 1,000. Did you understand what I just said?
Yes.
Okay, it's important. If you don't understand, tell me to stop. Because
Let's use the classic.
okay, let's use the classic. Okay, yes. Let's use the classic. When you understand the classic, you can do elite and VIP.
Yes.
So 15,000 naira. Okay, Pastor Success signs up. 52,650.
Yeah.
He gets how many PV?
35 PV.
Pastor Success signs up 5 people with each of them paying 52,650 each. He gets how many?
175.
170.
That is 35 times 5.
5.
Now, these 5 people, including Pastor Success, the following month, pay another 15,000 into their account for their home ownership. How much does company give Pastor Success?
10 PV each.
10 PV each. So 10 PV for Pastor Success, 15,000 naira that he paid the following month, and 10 PV for all the other 5 people that made their next month's contribution.
60 PV.
That's 60 PV. The following month, if they make another 15,000, that's how many again? Another 60. Like that now. I'm going to tell you how much that PV is in P1 in the business, in the scheme. Okay? So you can see that 60 PV, 120 PV, 240 and all that is money he's accumulating. Okay? So it might be something like PV, but it's also accumulating. That actually is money. And remember that for the sign up, he gets what we call the referral bonus. Remember the referral of the 7,000, the 5,700 and the 288. That's on one leg, and then the other leg is the PV, which we just explained. Did you understand so far?
Yes.
Okay. Clap for me. Clap for me. Have you finished? Did you finish that other one? Yes, ma'am. Please. I like when you stop me to ask me.
To subscribe for the house. What if you have someone that doesn't like, no, I don't want to subscribe, I just want to pay the 36 to get the house. What happens?
Yeah.
So would the company not difficult to pay you that
Okay.
money?
Now, if the person doesn't want to do
Subscribe.
home ownership, that means he will not pay 15,000.
Okay.
He will just pay 37,650.
So is it allowed?
Yes. The home ownership is for you. It's like we're giving you an opportunity to own your own home. If you now say, no, I don't want to own it.
No, what I mean is,
Okay, whether you that you brought the person.
Yes, and the person said, I can do other, but I don't want to subscribe for.
There's nothing that, because the PV is on the 15. Do you understand? They'll just give you 24.
Okay.
But the 10 on that 15, you don't have it.
So does it affect the person's income as a
No, it does not affect his commission in sales or recruitment of a fellow partner with just 650.
Okay.
It does not affect it.
Okay.
Any other questions, please? What is BBO? P1 business owner. P1 business owner. Any other question? Can I go on? How to make, every time a PBO recruits, but okay, yes, I think I've done this. Mr. Sampson, yes, please, the next one. Assuming you recruit 5 PBOs, I think we've answered this. Okay, but let's just do it practical. Assuming you recruit 5 PBOs who also do the same, this is what will happen in your business in 8 months or years or any time in between. Please note that PBs are accumulated at 9 levels. So Pastor Success, the first level, 5, the second level, 25, the third level, 125, the fourth level, fifth level, sixth level, seventh level, 8th level, and 9th level. Madam Joanna, Madam Jackie, am I correct? Am I vibrating very well? Thank you very much. Okay, so do you understand it? So that's 9 levels. After somebody say, when they reach the 9, what next? It has finished now. There's nothing again. It has finished. When it has reached 9, it has finished. So the starting level is U times 35 PV. Okay, I think we said this. So this is, look at you there is Pastor Success. Pastor Success signed up with 52,650. Therefore, he gets how many PVs? So if you multiply 35 by 12, it will give you
420.
how many people know where we got the 12 from? 12 is 1 PV. Okay, the currency in P1, 1 PV equals to 12 naira. So if Pastor Success signs up now, he gets 35 PV. If you want to know this 35 PV, how much is it in naira? We multiply by 12, it's 420 naira. It's small, but as he continues with his team, it's going to be so big, he won't believe his eyes. So let's look at the illustration here. Look at Pastor Success now. There's a particular, okay, I'll use this one, but there's another one I normally use. That one is more simpler. Okay, now, you know Pastor Success did 420, right?
Yes.
Now, Pastor Success has recruited this 5, okay? That's that 5 you're seeing there. That 5 times 12 times 5 will give you how much? 2,100. Do you understand what I just did? This board, should I write on this board?
35 times 5 times
2. Success, please, can you do me a favor? If you have to bring up my phone, there's something like this there.
Sorry.
Sorry, let me just get it. I understand this, but let me just do it in a way that it will be easy for you to just see it and just get it. Sorry, just 1 second. So, okay. So, okay, this one is all right. Yeah, thank you so much. Are you understanding what I'm doing?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to show you what you can be earning in 5 years. You understand it?
Yeah.
It's better now. It's better. So, this is Pastor Success. I want to talk about, this is just the recruitment. I've not talked about the sales. Okay? With this PBO program, Pastor Success signs up. He gets 35 PB. Multiply 35 PB by 12. Pastor Success is earning in Naira, 420 Naira. Pastor Success recruits another extra 5 people. Multiply by 35 times 12. Pastor Success is earning 2,100. These 5 people recruit their 5, making a total of 25 people in Pastor Success team. Multiply by 35 times 12, it gives you 10,500. They recruit their 5 each. Pastor Success has 125 people in his team. Times 35 times 12 will give you 52,650. All of this is what Pastor Success is earning because he's recruiting. These 125 people recruit their 5 each. Pastor Success will have 625 people in his team. Multiply by 35 times 12 will give you 262,500. These 625 people recruit their 5 each. 3,125 times 35 times 12, 1.3 million. And as they keep recruiting their 5 until the 8th generation, this is the 8th. This is the 8th generation. Pastor Success will have 390,625 people in his team. Not recruited directly by him, but those that have been recruiting. Multiply by 35 times 12. How much is this?
164 million.
That is what Pastor Success will have in 5 years or less, if he's consistent and he's focused. Put your hands together for PWAN. So how many people did they used to pay this amount in 8 years? Each company. So you see, if you're seated in this room today, you can make a decision. Do you understand? You tell yourself, like I said, every day counts. I'm going to use my mental faculties. I'm going to use the gift of God gave me. I'm going to use the gift of time, which is a valuable resource. And I'm going to harness my energies. And I'm going to arrive at this. And it's very possible. Look at the total, it's over 200 million by the time you add everything. All on Pastor Success' head and his team. And it just keeps spiraling over and over and over. Okay? So did you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So there are 9 levels, I've explained that already. Pastor Success and the other 8. Did you understand?
Yes.
Pastor Success and all these people down here.
Yes.
So that number 1 is Pastor Success. He's the P1 business owner. He recruits 5 people. He becomes an assistant manager. He recruits 30 people. That's third leg. Becomes a manager. He recruits 125. Becomes a senior manager. Like that, Sapphire manager. 3,001 something. Emerald, Diamond manager, national director.
Okay.
Yes, please.
What I want to ask is the number 1 is the P1 business owner.
Yes.
Once you registered 5 people, you become the assistant manager.
Yes.
Those people you registered other people, it becomes the manager, just like that.
Yes.
Okay.
So everybody's in business for themselves, but the network is working. Do you understand? So when you come in, don't go and be saying, as I'm recruiting people, my upline is just moving. As you're recruiting people and they're recruiting, you too, you're moving. If Mr. Success, Pastor Success is moving, if you're recruiting, you too will move. So you don't say, oh, every time I recruit, my Pastor Success will move up. Every time Pastor Success moves up, he moves up with you. And if you're not moving, sorry? Yes, yeah, exactly. And if Pastor Success has refused to move, because he has become the chairman, you can always overtake him. He's allowed. Do you understand? You can recruit yourself to anywhere you want. Okay, you can recruit yourself to anywhere. So let's look at the next slide. Are you enjoying the class so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So level 1 is a sign-on. With how much?
52,650.
52,650. Made up of what, and what?
1,650 sign up. 36,000 membership. And 15,000
Ownership.
Put your hands together for my pastor success. Clap for him because he did not say it. Clap for it. Clap for it. Yeah, okay, so clap for him. Thank you so much, sir. So, second level is what? Now, you people are the ones going to be teaching now. I think second level is what?
assistant manager.
Assistant manager has what?
5.
5.
5 PBOs. That's this second one, right? Okay, next slide. What's the next level? Manager. Manager has what?
5 assistant managers.
No, go back. Sorry, just go back.
First one is assistant manager.
You have how many PBOs in your team?
30.
How many?
30.
Your 25 plus your own 5.
Yeah.
30, right? So you can actually recruit all the 30 by yourself. Like Pastor Success can say, oh, I know I've recruited 5, oh, let the 5 still be recruited, but I want to do another separate 25. He can do that. Because in the network marketing business, we meet all kinds of people every day. Not everybody may have the fire that you have, right? Not everybody may have the zeal, the enthusiasm that you have. So sometimes it might not depend on just that your 5 leg. What if out of the 5, only 2 are active, very active? So that is why we tell you all the time, just keep what?
Recruiting.
Keep recruiting. What's the next level? What's the next level?
Senior
Senior
manager.
manager.
Senior manager has what?
5
5
managers.
managers.
5 managers. And one manager has how many people? 30 each.
30.
Do you remember? And that 30 can either be directly from you or from your 5 to get 5. The next one. The next one is what?
Sapphire manager.
Hello.
Hi.
There's an attitude for success. Somebody say attitude.
Attitude.
Are you ready for this business?
Yes.
Who is ready? Okay. Let me not be talking to only people that are ready. Do you know you can want something in your heart with all your life. If you have not the attitude, it will always elude you. Not because God doesn't love you, but because you have not understood some things. There's an attitude for success. People that you see, GMD and chairman, they are where they are today because of a certain kind of attitude that they have. That is why to envy them, you must be a dangerous person.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You come into this class, you should take in all the information. Do you understand? And you tell yourself, some people are still coasting. You know what I mean by coasting? They're still just on the borderline. Indecision is a disease. Don't allow me to enter motivation because I can motivate you to start peeing on yourself and say, hey, please. Actually, enter. They're not coming to come and motivate, they're come and do presentation.
But
The day of motivation, we'll do motivation.
After this
you
one.
have to motivate us a little bit.
You can't just be relaxed. How can you? The age you are today, you're not going to be that age next year. Don't you understand? It's ticking. What are you going to answer on that day when they say, what did you do? You say, I was just tired. I didn't understand it. Is that what you're going to say? The Bible says you will suffer loss. You'll be in heaven, but you will suffer loss. Then those of us, like me and Pastor Success, because he's very ginger in this meeting, and you too. Do you understand? We'll be those of us in the VIP lounge. You'll still be in the common area. Do you want to be in the common area?
No.
Enter VIP lounge. Let me tell you something. Have you come across very rich people? They're a joy to watch.
Yeah.
I tell you, the difference is so clear. The way they think, the way they see life. Then when I now see poor people say, hey, don't mind them, they don't want to help us. You lie. Those guys didn't get there by magic.
Yeah.
They made a decision when you were sleeping. The best thing you can do for yourself is when they are speaking, listen. And repent quickly. And move. This business is not for everybody. It's for people that are hungry. If you're not hungry, you're wasting time. Just go home and go and find work. Gonna pay you 5K or 10K or something. Just something that will just be sorting yourself out. But for those of us that want to do things, want to build school for people, do you understand? We want to like sponsor 1,000 children. And people that are doing that, we cannot come into the same room without audibly telling you, please excuse me. Not like, why are they pushing me? Are we not human beings? We are human beings, but we're not the same. They're levels. Take it. We're human beings, but we're not the same. Have you ever wondered? I was watching Donald Trump. Your father. Oh my goodness. The paraphernalia of the office alone. Even when he wants to even enter a place, even if it's a small meeting of how many people, they have to announce his appearance. He can be where he is, but he knows what is happening all over the world. But he's a human being that has blood. His blood is red, it's not green.
Yeah.
Like your own. He has one brain, one heart, 2 eyes, 1 nose. But he has a different, distinctive attitude. And that attitude came because of the way he thinks and processes information. Because of the way he thinks and processes information. Then somebody is here, you're in Aja, you're just there. You wake up with the morning and say, hey, where are we going to again? If you're in my team, I will put matches under your bum. You will sit down there. You will not know when you just make your first 2.5 million. When you'll make the 2.5, we will initiate it very well. So yeah, come. You're ready. I will not be talking to you. Because I feel like it's a waste of time. I want to talk to people that want to move. Who wants to move?
Me.
Madam Jacqueline, please. People, anytime you want to invite me, invite people that want to move. Because time is precious. How many people want to move? Everybody here must move. Say, I'm moving.
I'm moving.
Movers have an attitude. Even the way you sit, is a statement. Sit up, everybody. Sit up. If you're slouching, sit up. I know that some people didn't have some privileges. Growing up, it doesn't matter. Do you understand? You are not disadvantaged. You might not have heard it when you were growing up, but now that you're hearing it, is it not better you just fall in line? Am I correct? Sit up. And if your hair is flying all over the place, do it fine, because you're a queen. Do it fine. Fine. Do it well. And if your face mask is falling down, take it out completely, or you wear it if you want. Nobody is laughing. It starts from there.
Yes.
The way you perceive yourself is the way the world will perceive you. You walk into a meeting, you're wearing slippers. You will have slippers results. But you'll be there, fire in prayer, Lord, give me 10 billion. The Lord will say, my son, you have not learned sense yet. When you learn sense, I'll give you 10 billion. Then you know somebody, he doesn't even say, Lord, give me 10 billion. He's just walking. 10 billion has entered his account. You're like, what? This life is not fair. It's fair. Life is played by rules. Somebody say rules.
Rules.
And many people don't know the rules, unfortunately. So you know what? They lose out. They miss the mark. So they get to 70 years. They're still looking for work. What a shame. I want to be there. The greatest feeling is a feeling of regret. Do you know, should I tell you the gift we have now? We have the gift of youth and time. Everybody in this place, we have the gift of youth, youthfulness, we have it. Then we have an interesting gift of time. and if you're listening to me, you're 65, you have the gift of youth because it's in your mind. The way your face looks is the way you think. The character of your thoughts is the way your face looks.
Yeah.
So if you look at your face in the mirror, so I don't even like, why is my face like this? Just say, I need to think, change the way I think. So why am I not fine? Why is this part black? Yes, it's because of the way you think. Your thinking is scattered.
Yeah.
You're always thinking of something that is not inspiring. One thing that removes, doesn't add, it's not empowering. Why? Let me repeat again. If your hair is not well arranged, arrange it very well. Arrange it very well. Do it fine. You're important. Very important. I tell you, you're so important you have no idea. You just don't have an idea. If you have an idea of how important you are, you will cry. You are so important. You're too important. No replacement for you, even if you have a twin. We can't have another of you.
Yeah.
So senior manager. Senior manager level what? Level what are we? Level 6. Very important, please. Attitude. So you develop 5 sapphire managers, you get to become an emerald manager. Okay? And as an emerald manager, you have a total of 100 PVs. You already understand PVs, right?
Yeah.
See all those 35 we've been adding. That's how you get to that. You have, okay, now, so once you get to this level, you start having benefits, apart from just the title. Okay, so you have here 1.5 million naira cash, rent subsidy 1.5, car funds of 6 million naira. No, I think it starts in level 5. Go back. Level 5, the benefit starts coming in from level 5.
Sapphire manager.
Okay? As a sapphire manager, you have 1.2 million naira cash, all expense paid for 2 plots of land or what? Marketing car. Okay? Then the next one, emerald, we've said that one before. The next one, diamond manager. All these things they be looking like, which day I go reach this one? It's one day they used to reach this kind of things. You have to first of all bake it, imagine it, then be going first. Do you know a journey of 1,000 miles starts with what?
1 footstep.
1 footstep. You sit down in your house and you're wondering, sapphire manager, national director, 390 people. Where do I get them from? Like, even in my contact, I don't have up to 2,000 people. Then, no. You think not right that way. It's achievable. Let me tell you, if it was not achievable, they will not write it on this board. Amen. If it has entered somebody's mind to say that there's something like diamond manager that has 500,000 PVs, they were able to call the name 500,000 and even write it. It means that somebody will enter his money.
Yes.
Let me tell you, before Jesus stepped into the scene, they wrote about him. It was all letter, right?
Yes.
It was all written, spoken, prophesied. But one day, somebody is like an eggshell that does not have egg yolk inside. Suddenly, somebody enters into that word and starts living that experience. So this thing is like that eggshell. You might be sitting here with me today, but you can decide. It comes first with a decision. You have to make the decision. And funny enough, a lot of people don't know how to make decisions. They have all kinds of degrees, but the skill of decision making, you don't have it. And it's a very important skill. As an entrepreneur, if you don't know how to make decisions quickly and hardly change them, you have not started. Decision making should be taught in school as a subject. Yes, where everything involves. Some people, sorry, what's that? Decision making. People don't know how to make decisions. You ask them one question, you tell them, you say, how do I know? One example, I've told you about PWAN business. Yeah, okay. Let me go and ask my husband. Let me go and ask my wife. Let me go and ask my mother. Let me go and ask my brother. It's wrong. Do you know that Your wife, your husband, your mother, your father, they don't have the blueprint of your life. Did you know that? How many people know that? Your parents can think well for you. They might take you to the best schools, but they still don't know God's blueprint for your life.
Yeah.
The only person that knows it is you. And even though our educational system is so, the priorities are so disorganized, because you go to school, they teach you all the things you don't need in life. It's when you come out from school, you don't start learning life. Like me, I'm telling you, all the things they taught me. Yes, exactly, theory. Then when you now enter life proper, you now notice that, man,
Life is practical.
yes, so you want to get married, you be asking, is it this person or this? You want to buy a house, is it this one or not? Is it this one or not? You were not trained on how to make decisions and to make them confidently. There's something about, okay, let me just try. No. GMD and chairman, they made a decision. I want to show you an example of how to make decisions and what can come as an offshoot of a decision that is rightly made and at the time it should be made. This decision was made at the right time, the PWAN vision. If it had been made earlier or later, it's not going to be the same thing.
Yes, they were hungry.
Yes, they were hungry. Correct time. That thing may be looking like figures on the board. Don't bother about the figure. No, do you know that in the bank, the money you put in your bank, you think it's in your account? It's not in your account. Some money is not there. There is need to trade. What you have in your bank, that SMS they send you is just the figure. But the physical cash is not inside the vaults. It's moving. I don't want to go to cyber, but do you understand what I'm trying to say? When you pay 1 million naira into your account, maybe they'll tell you credit 1.5 million naira. There is no 1.5. If you go to that bank and say, please open the door, open your vault. Which one is my own? There's no room. They come and show you this is the 1.5. I've kept it for you. Any day you want. What is written against your name is just the number. The real thing is invisible. You know what, people? Don't worry. Another time. Just be learning Sapphire. Just be learning this one first. You don't understand where you are. You need to understand that those things are just these things are numbers. Do you understand? Have you seen stock markets? Have you gone to bank and seen those what do they call that thing? Exchange rates. How they change.
Yes.
Thing be running. Have you ever watched? Maybe on YouTube or something. You've looked at maybe the New York stock. How the thing just figures and that change of that red thing. All those things, numbers that are changing, is affecting the temperature of the economy. Are you wondering? How does it happen? There's a way it happens. It's not magic. There are people that understand it. That is why, I'm not supposed to say that. Let's learn this one. No. You're not, when you're ready, I don't want to say it and you just go, fiam, you don't even understand it. But the idea is this: make up your mind. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Sit up, sit tight, and move. That's the idea. So, where do we stop? So those are the benefits. Have you finished? Have you finished? What's the last slide? So that 500,000 PV for the, I think that's the diamond manager. That's all the stuff. Is achievable. You can get there. It is possible because somebody wrote it down. A human being is going to enter that one day. Maybe it might be me. I don't know. But I know that somebody, maybe it can be you.
Amen.
Yes. Yes. You know what? After we have said amen, we cannot go and be sleeping.
Yeah.
When we have said amen, we'll carry our phone.
Yes.
Do you understand? We will strategize. We will tell our mind, stop thinking rubbish thoughts. We will stop ourselves from watching rubbish things that don't move us to the next level. After we have said amen.
Yeah.
But some people stop at amen and go back to old habits. It's never going to change. You say that amen and you put it in gear 5. Yes, please. Ma, please, you can sit down. You don't need to. You just sit down and ask a question.
Sir?
You want to ask a question?
Yes.
You can sit down, ma.
Oh, okay.
Yes, please.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Actually, this is my second time. I think I'm understanding it better right now. I wanted to know something because I actually have a challenge talking to people about stuff like this because we have numerous numbers of estates and managers everywhere. Now, if like for me to come here, Mr. Sosa actually said something that was not in line with this. And when I came, I got angry because I made him understand that I love the sincerity. Tell me this is it and how, if it's okay, I'll come. I don't want a situation whereby I put up a deceptive statement to someone and then the person comes and start feeling, you didn't tell me this is what it is. Please, from the way you speak, it shows that you know so much about communication and how to, get into people's minds, how to motivate them. What do you think, as a beginner, what do you think, or what words do you think, statements or sentences do you think one should use to be able to woo people? I don't know if there's a right word, but it's actually because there are so many things going to people's mind, so many views, so many things that people want to say to. But if you don't give them that right thinking, it might be very difficult. And the first time, except they have come here, you can't just carry anybody and come to this and they sit down and listen. Somebody like me, I don't like meetings. So it's either it's money oriented. If it's not, I don't really find it.
Okay, ma'am. So what's the question now is?
I want you to help me explain how, if you meet people, how do you meet people? Who are the targets right now? And then how do you talk to them when you get to meet them?
Okay.
What are the words
I use? Okay. Thank you very much for that question. A good question. But I just want to ask so that I can give you the. I don't just want to answer your question. You receive and say I've answered, then still not know what to do. I need you to get the answer and be able to know what to do from today. Has it been long since you signed up? Have you signed up for something? Okay, you've not signed up.
on Tuesday?
Okay, good. Oh,
I didn't
understand. Okay, good. Okay. But did you understand how the business works now?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Everything I said down, even if not everything, can you say it again to somebody after now? Can you just repeat it and say, okay, P1 is this, that, you can recruit this thing, this is how much you make. Can you repeat this?
Yes, I can just do the introductory part.
Introductory part. Okay. So this is how I do it. Okay. The reason why we're going into details is because it's a presentation. When I'm talking to somebody to sign up, you don't have to give the person, this is information overload. He's not going to sign up with this. We're only doing this because we're now here to learn the thing. What you will tell them is those basic things you know. Like I tell people, the multi-level marketing aspect of the P1 business, what you're selling, madam, are you listening?
Yeah.
What you're selling is financial empowerment. You're selling time and money freedom. You're selling home ownership made easy. You're selling freedom from stress. You're selling a life of joy. You're selling a life of not worrying about money again. This is your product whenever you're talking about recruitment. So when you're telling somebody about recruitment, it's not your business to be going to all these technicalities. What your business should be is to tell the person what the person will benefit, which is the time and money freedom, the financial empowerment, the home ownership with ease, all these things I've said. So you, as an entrepreneur, will find the best way to communicate in your own way. You don't have to, even if it's in your own mother tongue, the best way you can communicate to the person that you're speaking to. Do you understand? You have to know your target market. I have my target market. The people around you, who are those people that you think they need to come out of this low life? And may I also tell you, before you even start talking to somebody about coming out from the low life, you yourself, you have to come out first.
Yes.
There's no talking about coming out from low life when you're still undecided. For instance, I don't expect you to start talking to anybody yet until you sign up. Do you understand? You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be angry with the person that brought you. I'm going to say this thing doesn't work. While you're saying this thing doesn't work, some people are flying so high. So first step, sign up. You know what? You're going to sign up today.
That one is guaranteed.
Is it your upline stop?
Yes.
You're going to sign up and she will do classic.
I see her as a brand ambassador.
I better see yourself the way he see you. Yes, you have to see yourself the way he see you. He said, I see you as a brand ambassador. Why can't you just say, okay, yes, I am. Let me just do what I have to do. So before you start thinking of how will I convince somebody, the way to convince somebody will never come until you take the step.
Yeah.
Enter inside, let him baptize you first. When he has baptized you, you will know exactly what to say when they wake you up on stage.
And there's trainings for that.
Yes, and there are the trainings.
There's trainings for that.
Yeah.
There's the athletes where you go for.
Yes, absolutely.
Maybe, sorry,
This one-
maybe
this
that's
one is
what
over.
she's asking. For me, what I wanted, everybody I met, I used different approach. Like my friend, this madam, it was a different thing I told her.
Yes.
And I beg you, I didn't know what. So sometimes I met, follow me to one place, I beg, come help me decide. And they come and see what I'm trying to do. That one is there. So different people you meet, someone like my very close friends, I don't even need to talk to them. I beg, come and follow me to my business meeting.
Yeah.
Come and sign up for okay. And I did. So it depends on how close you are to a person. I started with my close, like my circle. We gisted and that was it. I didn't even need to talk plenty. Then when they come, they listen, or Mr. My upline would do the explaining and all that. I mean, I'll just relax. I don't do my work. So at the end of the day, they'll come back and say, I've gone to that place and except somebody that is strange to me. I didn't even need to go that far. I've not even finished with my circle first. So that was my target. Let me focus on those my inner friends. If I can now take it out to, so that was what I did. And it was easy.
So that's step 2. Step 1 is what?
You
Sign
try
up.
to register yourself.
No, not trying.
You register yourself first.
Sorry, what's your name, please? Hi, Mercy. Mercy, what's the first step? Wait, what? How much?
No, first of all is
Sign up. You want
Okay. After you signed up, what next?
36 of
Talk to your, talk to your inner
You start talking to your
friends.
circles, your friends. But actually, I don't have friends.
You have to
Does
tell
not
like
have
his
friends.
friends.
Does not have friend.
It's actually a challenge.
This is my downline. This is my downline. They all say they don't have friends. Look at her now.
Okay.
She has brought
Mercy.
4.
Mercy. I'm not talk lawyer talk. Honestly, I put it to you. So you have friends.
Yeah.
Okay, but you think you don't have friends. Even if you don't have friends, you have people around you, right?
Yeah.
In fact, this business, it's not even your friends that may eventually sign up.
Yeah.
See, everybody's agreeing with me because they know what I'm
It's
saying.
not your friend.
Your friend.
Outsiders.
I've signed up people that are total strangers to me. But I think I have more total strangers who have now become my friends than more friends that signed up. Yeah. So,
I want to say something.
so
Talking
don't let
about,
that be an excuse, okay?
you're talking
I'm
about.
sorry, just another thought. If you think that you don't have friends, maybe you should become friendly.
Yeah.
The Bible says that he that thinks that he doesn't have friends, okay, that wants friends, must make himself friendly. So after this class, no, wait, let me tell you what to do. So after this class, you have to go and make friends with at least 5 people. It starts like that. Don't just rush up. Just say, hello, how are you? I like your dress. My name is Mercy. Can I exchange numbers? You talk to them, and then be practicing it. By the time you know it, you have many friends.
Yeah.
That's how to
That's
have
not the
friends.
problem for me.
What's
I
the
just
problem?
don't keep friends. That's my problem. I do business actually.
You don't keep friends.
No, I don't.
So how are you
So
gonna
why?
do
They run
business
away
without
from
keeping
Actually,
friends?
it affected me negatively.
Okay, they
It's going
oh,
to affect your business.
okay, have issues. Okay, because you don't know how to manage
Yeah.
human relationships. So you know, I said something. Yes, you have to work on yourself. She got it. Your problem is not people.
Yeah.
You think they broke your heart. The only reason why you think they broke your heart is because you think they broke your heart.
Yeah.
If you don't think they broke your heart will not be broken.
It's true.
Because when they were breaking that heart by doing that thing, they were not thinking, I'm about to break Mercy's heart.
Yeah.
They were thinking something else. But the outcome of that action they did broke your heart. So now they are heartbreakers. They're not heartbreakers.
Just because of your thoughts.
Perception.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So if you tell yourself, when people come around me, I'm not looking for what to take from them, I'm looking for what to give.
Yeah.
And you have to understand that everybody is doing the best they can with the understanding they have. If they knew better, they would treat you better. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's true.
If somebody has abused you, if you go on the road and somebody say, your father, it's because that's what he knows.
Yeah.
If he knows that you're not supposed to say that, he will not do it. So you that you know better, what do? Overlook and move on.
Yeah.
And just understand that he's acting based on his level. The day he knows better, he won't do it. You can't live your life like that, being reactionary. You can't be reacting. People that react are victims.
Yeah.
If you're always reacting, you're always going to be in victim mode. And you can't do this with victim mode mentality.
That's true.
So you have to snap out of that quickly, like now. And tell yourself, no more victim mode. So be victor. One of the things I said to myself this morning, I said, there's nothing that's coming today to me that I cannot match. I said it to myself in the mirror. I said, I'll match it. And I feel like my feet is planted so strong, the wind will come, I cannot fall. That's the way I think about myself. That's why no human being can. You can't hate me enough. If you dislike me, I'm not in your mind. It's your mind that really disliking.
Yeah.
Do you understand? How am I? Do you understand? I don't even know. What I owe you is to love you, to help you. That's all I owe you. But if you now have concocted mixed feelings and all kinds of things, how does it affect me? And even somebody comes to tell me that this is how does it still affect me? It doesn't. I just keep pouring out the good, right?
Yeah.
And I tell you, life doesn't make mistakes. If you pour out the good, like mathematics, like science, like how night follows day. Have you ever seen night following night? Is there any morning you woke up and say, night has refused to come. It's only morning. Have you ever seen Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday that had only morning? Since you were born in this life. Should be there's morning and there's night, right? As sure as that is, if you can put out good consistently without complaining, it will come back to you. And listen, it's not preaching. I'm not trying to psych you or make you. I'm telling you, when you put this, when you say 1 + 1 = 2, it's 1 + 1 2.
Yes.
It's 1 + 1 2. If 1 + 1 is 2, give out good will come back to you.
Yeah.
It's an unshakable, unfailing law. Do you know why P1 group will never fall? These guys have made, they are masters in giving. They have mastered the art. They are babake. Do you understand? How did they say that thing? They are grandmasters. They are grandmasters. So anybody plotting or trying to bring them down, you will slim down. They'll be brain fatter. And you'll be wondering, why is this like this? No, it's not magic. It's principle. Do you understand? They understand the art. They're not going to come and tell you, this is the art. Like, there's some things I understand. I can't find myself doing it because I know if I do that, that's the end. Like finding myself thinking, I don't like how she's looking at me. Maybe she doesn't like me. Like, you don't have work in your life. The only reason her eyebrow tweaked like this because maybe that place was paining her, do you understand, or something. But if I look at her and say, this is God's awesome creation, what can I do for this lady today? I'll make her happy. If I'm thinking like that all the time, clients I never spoke to, somebody will, if I tell you stories, you will cry. Sometimes people ask me, Oma, how do you do these things? I really don't know. But there's some principles I've come to understand, and I'm working in them, and I wake up every morning, and I'm just walking into miracles. Like this morning.
Yeah.
Like this morning. You just walk into somebody, say, I got your number from someone. You know what it means to deal? What's that scripture? You plant, you live in houses you didn't build.
Yeah.
You know that scripture? This is the practical example of it. And it's not because I'm the hardest worker. I'm not going to press phone but I pass. But there's certain principles I've come to understand that if I can bring out, like what I'm doing now, I'm pouring out myself. I'm going to get rewarded for this thing.
Yeah.
I can be rewarded through recruitment. through sales, through health, through prevention of something bad. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because I am giving up myself to you. So what you should think of, this lady is giving. Please, let me go, because I see that it's givers that receive.
Yes.
Please, I can't just be a taker. Let me go and find where I'll be giving.
Mm-hmm.
So build your team and start giving. You can't bring them down. PWAN is not about to end. No, it's not ending. It's not stopping. Yes, it's going to grow like wildfire. Because the principles that are back of it, they're godly, they're scriptural, they're from God. I like what my ambassador says. He says, Akachuku Dinaya. That means that God's hand is on it. How do you fight something that God's hand is on? So you can become a person that God's hand is on by doing the right things. So anybody trying to fight you, you're wasting time. Okay, let me share one small thing about this thing I just said now. So last week or 2 weeks ago, I was on my own doing my normal thing, and somebody, a client who I did business with maybe last year or 2 years ago, calls me and says, you know what, I want to put you on retainership on something, blah, 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 blah. He just stopped. I didn't even understand the interpretation. I was wondering, of all people, why didn't you find people in Port Harcourt to do that for you? Why didn't you? By the time I know it, they're in Lagos, by the time I know it, he gave me their team of people, by the time I know it, I'm inside, by the time I know it, I got paid.
Just
And it's not in Naira. So there's some things that you have to, in the night, you just quietly sit on your bed, and you're like, and yesterday when they were calling me, something happened that ordinarily somebody would say, it's your fault. Why didn't you communicate right? You didn't send the email. You didn't do this. They were not telling me, no, you did an excellent. In fact, in our company, you are a brand. You are a brand. You have absolutely nothing. If I'm going to pick anybody up, it's those guys. They are the bad guys. They called me to tell me something that my friends wanted to scold me. They were exonerating me and reporting the people to me. I was laughing. I said, yes, sir, okay. I said, no problem, sir. Not knowing anybody. So in this business, nobody need press phone, pass, so I don't know more than everybody, but there are certain things I know that are working for me. And I'm just sharing just a few of them with you. Give out a lot of good. Be friendly. Don't be looking for what to take. Look for something to give. All the time. All the time. I don't say when you feel like it. All the time. Leave everybody you come in contact with an impression of increase. Let people experience you and say, this person that came into my life, she just left me. I felt good. Don't be the kind of person that when you come close to somebody, the person starts feeling edgy, tight, and they want you to quickly leave the room because you're carrying a lot of negative things. Come in with an air of peace, and you can, if you have not been coming in with it before, you can make yourself start doing it. Come in with prosperity. Do you know you can carry prosperity like an air? It's gentle, it's kind, it's courteous, it's polite. It's peaceful. It's love. I don't know, where was I yesterday? I saw two men. One was elderly, one was younger. The younger one was saying in Igbo, he said, if not because of age, something like that, I would have insulted you, something, because I hadn't, like, the way I've so programmed my mind, I was like, when was the last time I saw somebody talking like, it was so, the anger was, the rage, I was like, I felt it, I was like, why? What did this man do? Can you imagine? I've so removed myself from that kind of that. I'm just wondering, even as the man was talking to the other man, I was feeling headache. I was feeling headache for the man. But you can find yourself there. You can't have what you are not already. My pastor would always say, work on being instead of on having. Don't try to have recruits. Don't try to have clients. Don't try to have downlines. Don't be having. I'm trying to have. Try to be. That's why I said, if you don't have friends, be a good friend. The first place to start is to be. Do you understand? Why should people always be breaking my heart? How come Mr. A, Mr. B, all of them are all breaking your heart? You're the only person, as well as they're not breaking each other's heart, it's only your heart they're breaking. It means you need to just adjust something about you.
They are not breaking my heart.
No, I'm just talking, I don't know. Breaking hearts is not, I mean like they are doing wrong things to you, they're hurting you. They're saying wrong things about you, misunderstanding you. If they come to take, you're blessed, you're blessed, you're blessed. If they come to take from you, give. Give. And keep giving. Do you know why see, okay, let me explain, Mercy. See, look at, you're complaining. They're always taking from me. Do you know that complaining? All your blessing, they're hanging.
Yeah.
In fact, one of the reasons why your life really is trying to sign up now is angry that Mr. Success didn't explain everything. It's probably some of these things. If you've been giving and somebody is not appreciating, why do you have to complain? If you're complaining, you are not truly giving from your heart. But if you're a true giver, you give it and that's it. When you give and you understand that, it's going to come back. In cash, in kind, in favors.
Yeah.
In cash, in kind, in favors. In cash, in kind, in favors. This is my mantra. In cash, in kind, in favors. It must come back. Except God is not God. If this heaven is not up and this earth is down, it must come back. So my own is keep giving. Do good. They abuse you, do good. You decide you do good. Just what is it from you? Keep giving. Haven't you ever even wondered why is it that they keep giving? Because you always keep having. But you can have more if you stop complaining. Because you're the one holding yourself. So today, use it. See from today, don't complain. I did something with my I did something with my group members one time. We did a 30 days no complaint challenge. So you have to bring out a book. The next 1 month, I will never complain about anything. And then every day you live the whole day without complaining, you go and mark yourself good. Day 2, until you reach day 30. Anything you do consistently for 30 days will become a habit.
Yes.
So I want to challenge all of you. Do a 30 days no complaint challenge. Some of you that's all you need, and you have 5 people that just normal. You don't believe me? Another time I'll tell you how life works. You don't believe me? I've got some people that have called me. Please, I want to sign up under you. Please, where do you get my name from internet? I just like you. I said, I've been seeing your post. What business do you do? How much is it? They send me payments evidence. I'm not start asking me, what's your name again? Okay, I'm not start explaining the business. And I say, okay, I think I've seen it. And then the business. People from UK.
Yeah.
Far places. Some of them, it's as though something is on them at that time to just get you to register them. Maybe after that they will not do the work again for some time before they wake up. We'll just be wondering, what made you just, and they are following you up and saying, send me the account details, send me this. Those kind of recruits don't come because I spoke English. It came because of these things I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So 30 days, no complaint challenge. Don't complain about the economy. Don't complain about Buhari. Don't complain about I'll come into that. Don't complain about him. Don't complain. My credit did not run. They did not pay me full. Don't complain.
Yeah.
When you complain, you're a victim. When you complain, you're not empowered. You're full of thanks. 30 days. Many of you will from PBO, you enter manager level straight.
Amen.
You don't even need to enter assistant manager. After you say amen, go on to that no complaint.
Yes.
Say amen, then you not get to and say, I'll put this place here now. What's this one?
No.
If you do that, just go and mark yourself today is wrong. No complaint challenge. Okay? So it's very easy. That's actually the secret of some of the beautiful things that happened to me. Not necessarily anything special, but some of these life principles that I've come to understand, and I'm working in them consciously. I'm so intentional. You know, as I'm talking, I'm aware of the time, but I'm intentional.
Yeah.
Because as I'm talking, I'm like, if I stop now, I don't know whether there's something or somebody needs to hear. Maybe that's the thing that'll make the person. So I'm intentional. I'm checking my heart. I'm checking everything. I'm so intentional. I wasn't like this. I trained myself to be intentional.
Yeah.
And if I can, you can. Starts from where you are. Think rightly. About yourself, about others. Be excellent. One of my staff at home, I told her, I wanted to give her money yesterday. She said, auntie, this one and this one. I said, no, take the dirty one. He said, I don't want anything dirty around me. She started laughing. Because it's even my mindset. Do you understand? Like, oh, anything that disempowers should be out of your life.
Yeah.
Some of you, that is all about all of you. That's all you need. You just see yourself like this.
Yeah.
That's why people say, come and talk to us, so tell us. You see everybody, the crowd will gather. They want to come and hear the secret of success. What did she do? She did Facebook, this thing. Let me go and do Facebook. You do Facebook, you fall flat on the ground. See, this thing is not working. Those ones are the outside things. Or the real engineering that carries that thing is the attitude of the inside.
Yes.
That undeniable, sterling attitude that doesn't shake. That's what is carrying that ad, carrying that post, carrying that conversation you had 5 minutes with somebody and the person says, I'm buying 10 plots. You're like, what?
Yes.
It's because you say, hey, I know I said 10 yesterday, please can you add another 25? Say, that is it. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm experiencing it. And you know, see, if I'm experiencing it, start imagining that it's going to happen to you. Because as I'm talking, as people are like, I like that. You never sell one plot, it's now from 10 to 25. I'm telling you. You will see somebody that will buy from you and say, you know what, I'm going to get somebody, all my friends are going to buy from you.
Yeah.
And you say, thank you, sir. Then he now prophesies and say, you know, this year you're going to do in billions. I'm like, why did he say that? He doesn't even know why he said that. And then me, my own is to receive because I've been given, so I just receive it and say, okay, it's going to happen to me. Tweak the temperature. And once you shift inside everything about your system, do you know that there's a certain way you'll be thinking, you'll be in a certain way. Even your look will be in a certain way. Even there's a certain way you'll be thinking, you may want to lose weight or you won't be able to release that weight. But there's a certain way you start thinking, suddenly the weight loss is very easy.
Yeah.
The same thing with money coming easily. The same thing with favor coming easily. And so many other things. Reverends, I've entered preaching a little bit, so let's come back to PBO.
Yeah.
So, do we all understand the PBO, a business opportunity, the P1 business opportunity?
Yes.
How many people understand? Let me see you to like this. Okay, you guys are a bit lighter now. So that's it. Very easy. Do you have any question? Ma, you wanted to ask a question? I wanted to give a contribution. Yes, please.
It actually wants to add something to your motivational,
Yes,
or you were
please
saying.
Add.
Yes, and when you say do a challenge of no complaint mode, that is beautiful. But I think the first step to do before you do that is forgiveness.
Oh, yes.
You have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive others. You have to also understand that every human being has different perception. The way I reason things, I might not do it to hurt you, but maybe that's how I understand it. So I think that's the major one. If you understand that we all have different perception, the way we reason, the way we react to things, you can be able to even give them excuse and it will make it easy for you.
Absolutely. Did you hear that?
No.
Absolutely. You didn't hear that?
No.
Forgiveness is the key.
Huh?
I didn't get anything.
Please say one. Loud it for everybody. Loud it.
Good afternoon, everyone. I said, let me just add something to what she's been saying. Yes, if you want to do like a no complaint challenge, I think the major thing is forgiveness. It's part of, it helps in life. Like, if you're not able to forgive yourself and forgive what other people did to you, you just keep complaining. You won't even know when you're doing it. Then another thing is when you understand that we are all human beings and we have different perceptions. The way I understand things is not the way you understand things. It took me a lot of time one time to forgive my elder sister. But one morning I had to just tell myself, this is she and this is me. I have to just forgive her. And that's the only thing that, for months I was complaining. I was just complaining to everybody.
And when you were complaining, what was happening? You were going down.
I was going down, I wasn't doing nothing. But the day I made up my mind, I think one of my partners just talked to me and said, you just have to try. And that morning I said, I will forgive you. That is when things changed in my life. And I noticed it's awesome. So if you want to start making friends, you have to understand, forgive yourself, forgive others, give them excuse. When people do things, you understand that hormones. You understand they have different. The way I reason might not be the way you reason, and it works.
So that's it. Thank you so much. That's very true. Everything she said is so true. Okay, any other question or comment or anything you want to add before we? Yes, ma'am.
I wanted to ask.
No, I wanted to ask something.
Sorry, dear, just one minute. Let me just.
If you start with a subscription and you want to do several, and you don't have a child, you don't have a husband, but you want to do several, not in someone else's name, how can you do that? Because I know that if you register, you're not going to register with your same name. Is it allowed for you to use a different name that nobody gets, or use your same name number one, number two, number three?
So when you're using a name that nobody knows, is that not telling you lies?
That's it.
Why would you
You
want
can
to?
register your mom or
Well,
somebody else.
you can use
Your mom.
your children, your unborn
They don't have any
children.
children. Can you use your mom or your
You can use
siblings?
your unborn children.
Will you still be signatory if you use anybody?
Sorry?
Will you still be signatory to the account if you use?
So the only challenge now is I don't know if you can open account for a child that is yet unborn because they will want to see
Cannot.
passport and all that.
I
right?
can use my child already.
Open for your
She's
mom.
7.
Yeah, no, yeah, the born already. She unborn child. So you can maybe you might use your own account. I don't know, but you might need to confirm that. But what I want you to do, Mercy, is one step at a time.
Yeah.
Before you start thinking of multiple accounts, let's build you first, okay? Sign up today. Start talking to people around you.
Yeah.
Get to 5 people. When you get to 5 people, let's not talk about. Do you understand? Because you put yourself under a lot of pressure and
Yeah.
it's looking too crowded. Okay?
Me, I'm trying to convince my friends to sign up, but they don't know. They don't want to.
Well, if you can move on to other people, they will sign up eventually. By the time they start seeing you, do you understand? So I tell people that the business, you don't force people to sign up. You allow them to on their own sign up. That's when they enjoy it. Okay, so if they don't sign up, that's fine. Move on to the next person. Don't make it look as though it's a do or die something, because you might be wondering, is it not for me again? I thought you said you want to help me, empower me. Why are you forcing me now? Allow me to make up the mind. So when you're recruiting people, it's like you're farming, okay? You sow the seeds by telling them about the opportunity, the benefits and all that, and you allow the seed to work in them and to produce the yes from them.
Yeah.
And if it has not yet produced, that means the mango has not ripe for you to pluck it. So leave the seed to be working in them while you're talking to other people that you're sowing the seed of the opportunity to. Believing that by the time I finish this, my first 30, I come back to these people, I will watch which one I have spoken to, that the seed has come to maturity so that I can reap the person and put in my team. So I always like to see it as a farmer, okay? I'm not trying to get them to sign up, I'm trying to let them to sign up. So have that in your mind. And that's why you must talk to a lot of people. Because if you're talking to few people, you'll be under pressure.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And you take that pressure and put on people that are trying to make up their mind. And in putting that pressure on them, you can distract them. They might almost want to make up their minds. But because you're trying to be too forceful, they just like, please, just give me space when I'm ready. But if you had just told them and left it, you allow the process to work on them. Do you understand? You find out that your group or your team is growing properly, not break and bend. Yes, please. Any other questions?
Talking to that aspect of like talking to your clients, trying to make them to register that you're coming to the company. You know, I've talked to several people, and the people that I'm talking to, some of these people you talk to, they do discourage you a lot. Some of them, they say a lot of discouragement comment questions, especially your friends. People you call, some of them your friends, they give you that discouragement look or kind of comments. So one thing I get to notice is, especially when you talk to people on Facebook, it's kind of different to that of your friends, like people you get to know. People on Facebook is different because they don't really know you more. Now, most people I do talk to, like real men, I know that they have the money, they can do this, I wanted to get into this. Some of them were like, this thing is a scam. My friend, please leave it, I beg. This one they will shop money, they'll soon close their company, say, that's it, you know? So
you need to understand something.
Like that, how do I...
See, not everybody is going to join your team. you need to understand that from day one, so that you don't put yourself under unnecessary pressure. That we're saying 30 people. Oh, okay. I'm here to do this one.
Yeah.
No, we just put it because of I think so.
Okay, am I here to, have I talked about this?
Yes.
Yeah, I've talked about this now. So this is the, oh yeah, please. Okay, that's a very important aspect. Go back, please, Samson. Don't worry, I'm going to address what you just said. Samson, please. No. Have we talked about the diamond manager? Yes. The next one. After the diamond, have we talked about diamond director?
No.
Okay, so this one is the next level 8, diamond director. They have at least 3 diamond managers. Okay, benefits will be personally communicated. Those ones going to write it on board. Now they have it in one-on-one discussions. Like in my church, there's some levels of giving. They don't used to say that one on the pulpit. You have to come to see the pastor separately because some words are going to be released. That is not today's matter. So this one is personally communicated. There's a lot of room at the top.
Yeah.
Many, in fact, the top end, not many people. So the next slide is, so national director is the 9th level. Okay, so how to subscribe? You register with 1,650, we've said that. Annual admin fees, 36,000. That's to give you that total. You get 25 PVs.
Yeah.
The classic PV, pay 15,000 monthly, by monthly, quarterly, however much you can. You get 35 PV for that. Elite is 150. You get 100 PV plus 25, that's 125 PV plus 1 bonus point. Then the VIP, which is 1.5 million, you get 1,000 PV plus 25 PV and then you get 1,025 PV plus 10 bonus points and 1 VIP point or any amount in between. You can then continue to pay in any installment of your not less than 15% monthly. You understand? So somebody can pay 1.5 million now. It doesn't mean that every month you have to do 1.5. You can go back to your, as long as it's not less than 15,000. You can pay anything in between that 1.5 or even more, but not less than 15,000. The same with the 150. Do you understand it now? Yeah. And the final slide, Mercy, my brother, who are those people that are coming you? So this is your time now. Put up your hand. No, if it's your first time, it's new. You're new. Okay, so this is the account you pay into. You pay your 52,650, 1,000 sign up, that's a 6 membership, renewal fee, 15,000 for your home ownership. So you pay this and then you send the evidence of payment to pbo@p1group@gmail.com or phbacklimited@gmail.com, and then you fill your uplines, use a link to fill the form. And that's it. I'll welcome you to the club. Yes, ma'am, please.
Sorry, is this still on building your home?
Yes.
Building your house?
Yes. So there's no house that is built waiting for you. This money you're putting together, there's no house in Lagos or anywhere that is waiting for Mercy to finish her 15 million. No, it's when you finish to put that in place for you. But you can choose anywhere in Nigeria. Okay. Yes, please. Sorry. No, sit down now. This is.
I have a question. I have a diamond. So you use GT to register. Don't know whether GT is not the same.
So we advise to use this too. Okay, but if he has already paid, you might need to cross-check that with the admin people and make sure that they get that payment evidence.
The other question is that I told him about PGA, he said he's not interested.
Okay.
He's interested in selling.
That's
I
fine.
don't know if the thing will affect
It does not need to affect him. You can just do the same, but I wonder why he doesn't want to own a home. Maybe you are not experienced very well. No, he needs to. So bring him for one of these meetings one day. And don't give up. When he comes for the first one, if he's not still convinced, keep getting him to come. One day he'll sign up. Next question. Yes. So if you multiply the 15,000, very good question. I was actually waiting for that. Nobody came up except you. So 15,000 times 6 years, 5 years will give you 900,000, right? If you're paying, let's say you're very dedicated in paying 15,000, but you see that is where this comes in. Okay, so while you're making your monthly by monthly or whatever, you're making payments. This is where the bulk of the money, do you understand, is coming from. That is going to, imagine your home that is 15 million. Okay, let's say even your home is 60 million. This last level, can it supply that 60 million for that house? Even the second to the last level, the 32 can, oh no, sorry. The last level can supply that 60 million. Am I correct? Apart from that, you can also subscribe for land, which is 1.5.
15,000 is for build a home or for land.
Anyone you want. Yes. Okay, so that's why. Yeah. So when you tell them that they should come and sign up, pay 15,000, they'll tell you, but if I pay 50,000 for 6 months, 5 years, it's 900,000. You don't tell them. That's where you now leverage on the networking. But also, if you don't also want to network and you want a 15 million bedroom apartment, you can divide the 15 million into 60 months or the number of months in 5 years and be paying it every month, as long as it's not below 50,000 naira. And when we say 15,000 naira, you can do 20, you can do 25, you can do 38, you can do any amount as long as it's not 15,000. And nobody says you must be a uniform amount. This month you can pay 15, next month you can pay 85. Do you understand? As long as it's not less than. So somebody that doesn't want to network, just divide the 15 million into 60 months and then pay it every month.
Okay, if I am networking, I started.
But you should network, sorry. Network is better. The business about networking. Yes, please.
If I am networking, I stand a chance to get the house.
Yes.
Why necessarily need to pay the 50K every month when I can actually be open to get the house?
Yes, so imagine that you're recruiting. You must not forget about that 15,000. Do you understand?
Okay.
Because remember, this is also going into your home ownership. But we're just saying that you must start with that first payment. 15,000, 150,000, 1.5 million.
Okay, so if I don't want to network, I just want to make some.
Why are you guys not wanting to network? You have to network. Network.
Most people don't want to do that.
If you're doing refusal, it is as a networker. No, if you're always meeting people that don't like networking, tell yourself from today, I don't want to hear or see anybody that doesn't like networking around me. Only people that like networking. And the reason why people are averse to networking is because they have the wrong mentality. So you, as a PDO person, trying to get them to come in and network, you have to sensitize them. And for you to be able to do that, you need to understand networking. And I suggest, yes, you need to understand it and love it. I suggest you read this book. I don't know, Joker, if it's possible to give everybody a copy of that Eric Warren book, my first year in network marketing. I don't know if there's a list or something. Okay, Path of Success. Maybe I can give you the book, I can give it to everybody. My first year in network marketing. Read it. Everybody that comes into my team, I always give it to them. You have to love networking. This is your business. Do you understand? And if you come in contact with somebody who doesn't love it, your responsibility is to make the person love it. And you can. That's what marketers do. They make you love what you said no to. That's how we know how powerful you are. If you forget about that's a fear, it's an illusion. You know what fear is? Fear is something that is not real. What are they afraid of? Scam. Which scam? Do I look like a scam? The only reason why they think it's a scam is because they don't know. You have to educate them. And you can't educate effectively if you don't have information tight.
Yeah.
So you need the information. Do you understand? The information is so important. You need to equip. If you come to me, the only reason why somebody will say, I don't want to network is because maybe that day I was feeling sleepy. Why would you want to network? I will tell you the benefits. I will even tell you that if you don't want to network, you're already networking. Don't you have a cell in your church? You're networking. Do you tell people about your tailor? You're networking. Do you tell people that your children's school are the best? You're networking already. But you just don't know.
And when you network, you have friends. You make friends.
And if somebody says, I'm an introvert. Do you know what leaders are? A leader makes people do what they don't want to do. And in this business, we're raising leaders. A follower will say, I told him he did not agree, what should I do? He's a follower. A leader will say, I'm going to make him do it. And I'll make him do it in the sweetest way that while he's doing it, he'll be enjoying it and he'll be loving me. Something he doesn't like doing. I'll make him do it and do it so well, he will love himself, he will love the job, he will love the business. When you're able to successfully do that for one person, you can say, I'm now a leader.
Yes.
So you can have your badge, you're a leader. But as long as you're still doing, what should I say again? What should I say? They did not agree, they did not allow me, they did not allow, children say they did not allow me. Allow you to do what? Make them do the thing. Okay, and the only way you can do that is to make them understand it. Any other thing before we close, please? Did I answer your question? I did.
I was getting to the question.
Okay.
Actually, it's about the sales. We need information on how to make sales.
So,
I thought that.
it's your first time?
Yes.
There's an affiliate that should belong.
Okay, Mr. Success, I'm going to give you 2 books. One is How to Sell Any 50 Simple Ways to Sell Anything to Anybody by Paul Ford. I listen to him a lot, I read his books. And the other one is the GoPro book. So everybody in this class, if you write your name on that, Mr. Success will make sure you get that book.
The hard copy, right?
Soft copy. First step, and if you don't have phone, have a phone, please. If you don't have WhatsApp, please have WhatsApp. If you want to do this business, I'm not about to send you back to the village. You're here. So you get the book. First step, read it. Okay, that's part of the attitude I'm telling you. If you say, I can't read that book, you're not ready. So we'll be moving. Please, I catch up with us. Okay, so you need to get that book. And Mr. Success will help you to get it across to you. You don't learn how to sell in one day. You practice. You read. Okay. All right. I think
one
last
question.
question.
It's actually different from the previous. Okay. I had this client of mine that wanted to buy one of our products, but he just keep insisting when you tell him the price of the product, maybe